Hello guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Payday 2 solo stealth playthrough. This time we're going to be doing the Ukrainian job, which is basically the same as the jewelry store. There's a couple of key differences though. This time I'm going to be using the Gruberker's pistol and the Clarion rifle. I could use the shotgun here. There are a couple of guards that it's kind of helpful to be able to send them somewhere they aren't. Get them out of the range of a camera or another guard's sight. But I like these guns, so these are the guns I'm going to use. Equipment, I'm bringing ECM jammers, and really that's all you need. I'll bring along the body bags just for giggles, but actually, you know what, I'll bring along the mines. So I can bring these along, but they're not going to do anything for me. I'm never going to end up using them. So, let's get started. Now, this job in stealth is pretty easy, really straightforward. Every so often, you do get 5 guards in instead. Hang on.
One of these old country feuds. Maybe he shagged his sister or something. Anyway, let's help the man settle the score. We go for the tiara. Back room, from what I understand. Don't get the heat on you too early, or your escape's gonna be rough. Check your assets. Let's go.
Okay. So, in stealth, this is a fairly simple, straightforward mission. There's going to be between 2 and 5 guards that have pagers, and sometimes there are guards that spawn that don't have pagers, and they're watching a hot dog stand. So I'm going to buy the code for the shutters. Honestly, this is the only asset that I ever buy for this while I'm in stealth, but it is really handy because the shutters will stop the civvies outside from seeing inside of the shop. And that should do it, so let's get started.
Hoxhud initialized.
Okay, so I mentioned that there are 2 to 5 guards that spawn normally, along with 2 possible blue guards. Now, looking at Hoxhud, there are 4 guards total, so that means that 2 pager guards spawned, and these 2 blue guards over here spawned. These 2 guards, they can call, but they don't actually have pagers, so if you kill them, you won't have to answer a pager on them. Now, I do know that there are 2 guards that have pagers, and I can see the metal detector there, so I can't go in the front of the store. So I'm going to head around the outside. This right here is the power box for that metal detector. You want to make sure you hit that, because if you walk through that metal detector, it automatically sets the alarm off, which is, of course, bad. So there's 1 guard, which almost guarantees that the other guard is going to be inside. So I'm just going to take this guard out real quick. Oh, another thing. Every so often there's a civilian that spawns up in that window. If there's a civvy in that window, there's actually glass in that window. So if you shoot that civvy, you're going to alert the whole map. So you need to make sure that you kill the guard when it's not in the sight of that civvy.
Malfunction. Back to normal now.
Or you need to shout the civvy down, but you can't tie him. So you need to shout him down and then continue doing so, which is a huge pain. So this is actually a really good spawn. Having only 2 guards, no civvy. I'm actually going to go and hit the metal detector before I forget.
Good work. The metal detector is off.
Okay, so that's the metal detector. Usually the other guard is either hanging out right there, or he'll be roaming around. Now, he's right there, so I'm just going to actually take care of him now. There we go.
How about you get
Take care of the civvy.
on the deck?
Now that you've taken a hostage,
Perfect.
the police are
Okay, so we're basically done at this point. Now, I will say that this was a pretty low guard spawn. Normally there are 4 guards. Every so often there's actually 5 guards. If there are 5 pagered guards, it's almost impossible to stealth this, so you're better off just resetting and trying again. Unfortunately. That doesn't happen too often, though. So at this point, we have to wait out these drills. The tiara is always going to be in one of these 2 safes. It says, oh, the tiara can be out front. It never, ever is out front. It's always in one of these 2 safes, so just ignore it. Next up is capturing the civilian. He's just going to walk in here. There we go. Okay, so next up, I'm going to actually run past all this and hit this, because that closes those
Down on your
windows.
faces.
So now,
Everybody on your bellies.
I can
Everyone
take
get
control
down.
of this whole area
Stay right where you are. Be quiet.
and not worry too much about the civvies
Down on your
outside
face,
seeing.
everybody.
I'm going to kill that one. So I don't have enough zip ties to get all of these civvies down. So I'm
Be still.
zip tying all the ones that I might want to
Eat that
move.
dirt.
I'm out, okay. So I'm zip tying all the ones that I might want to move and killing the ones that I think are far enough back that they're not going to get seen or they're behind something like that. That way, because civvies walking in front of this door can still see inside the shop. So... Alright. So now, basically, this is just a waiting game. We have to wait these drills out. Got about 90 seconds on that one, got 75 on that one. So while we're waiting for that, we can go and restart this drill. See, this is where I like the melee restart, because these things break so regularly that you're almost guaranteed that at least you're guaranteed to get it some of the time. And it saves a lot of, I don't know, frustration for me. Okay, so because I'm just waiting on those two drills, I'm gonna loot the rest of this while I'm waiting. Nothing else to do, really. There are packages on this map. There are packages on every map, so if you want, you can go and get the gauge packages. I actually don't have the locations for this map memorized. I honestly don't have any of the locations memorized except for Bank Heist, and the only reason I have Bank Heist memorized is just because you run it so much. And you've got nothing to do for the better portion. Like this one, you know, you can start these drills and then spend the rest of your time cleaning out this front area, so you don't really have spare time to go and look for packages, but on Bank Heist, you just have all the time in the world. Oops.
Check all the cases. Maybe it's there.
Looks like one of the drills is done. Looks like both drills are done, actually. Okay, so I'm just gonna double check, make sure there's nothing left here that I've missed. Doesn't look like it.
Did you check the whole place?
Tiara
Check
has
the whole place.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, that's the tiara.
Okay. So I do have 3 more bags of jewelry. Now they changed the XP system a while back. It used to be that no matter what you did, you always got the same amount of XP. It was a flat amount. Now, however, the more bags you get, the more XP you get. So if you get these 3 bags of jewelry, you get more XP than if you just grab the tiara and boom. And that should get me to level 100.
And VLAD can't contain himself with joy. Let's go see that crazy Rusky.
Wonderful! Wonderful! I suppose I could have killed wife. But I believe dead wife for a short time is not as good as giving him nag wife forever.
That's actually pretty good XP. I did not need nearly as much as that gave me. Alright. And the card is a pattern. Yay! So nice. So happy I got that. Alright. So, again, good having you all here. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. If you have any feedback, I'd love to hear it. Leave me a comment. Have a great day. And I will see you next time.